evening, guys. What is going on? This is Scott from Woke Societies here in the saddle again in the Woke Society studios. It's been a minute since I've been on here, but for personal reasons, a lot of things were going on this week. My best friend got married, so I was out of commission for about 4 days, doing wedding things, helping him out, of course, being the best man at the wedding, and so forth and so on. So I haven't really been able to put as much time into the channel as I have been, or as I want to. But you're noticing the camera's not working. It's okay. I need to get on this recording. We're going to be talking right now about the latest Q drops. But before I get into that, guys, I just want to go over what to expect from me with this channel going forward. So, as also what happened this week, I was offered some life-changing money through my job as far as a promotion with what I do, and for me to take it on, I'm going to be working 6 days a week, working holidays and most weekends, and having Fridays off. So that is what my schedule is looking like. I'm still going to be home at a relatively good time, not as early as I have been these last few years, but I am still going to put as much time and energy into this channel as I can. This is my baby. This channel is more important to me than anything I do on the side besides my job. So I'm going to have to balance it out, guys, with family. Obviously, you know, I have a kid, and I have my son, my wife, and I'm going to do my best to keep up the content that I've been putting out, because this channel is growing. We're at 3.12 subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. It's only getting bigger. It's only going to get better. I'm going to have a store soon, a storefront with merchandise and all that good stuff. So it's getting there, guys. And within we're at the 6-month point for this channel, and we're at 3.12 subscribers. So I can't be any more thrilled about that than I already am. So thank you guys so much again for all the support and help you have given me. So I'm gonna, like I said, guys, I'm gonna do my best to get the content out there when I can. But today, let's jump into it because it has been so long and I cannot wait to get started with this. So we have some new Q drops again, and from what it looks like here, the first one that dropped here, looks like when I got home, was 3575, and we have, it looks like some coding here. And the first thing that I thought when I saw this was the DEC for DECLAS. And my buddy, the effing doctor over at Twitter, he's again a personal friend of mine, and actually, let me see if I can bring him up on my Twitter so you guys can give him a follow. There he is. This guy right here. This guy is a puzzle wizard here. He loves this stuff. So the FN Doctor, and he's got the Q here, obviously for obvious reasons. So he had sent me some sort of a decode. I don't know if it's correct, but I thought it was interesting. But we see here we have DEC. So he says December, maybe on the first one. So what would December be? Maybe that's when DECLAS is coming. The capital C here could be coats, and we know from previous Q post here we have coats before DECLAS in December. He said the AGG here, this is the next one that Q posted, 3576, could mean aggressive or aggregate, and the recir here could be recirculate. December declassification of coats. And that was the first thing I was thinking, was either December or DECLAS is coming soon. This could be correct, and if it's correct, next time I'm going to say that, Doctor, put it on your Twitter, because Q could pick up one of your tweets and you could get Q'd right here on the boards, which would be an absolute fantastic honor. So we have these two new drops here right here, guys, and we also have a third one here that dropped maybe, it looks like about an hour ago. So we're going to get into that one too. But I want to know what you guys think of these codes here. So we do know that Q is very, very careful before they initiate communications with the public. And there's been a lot of things going on in the media as well. Today, specifically, ramping up trashing Q, as usual. And the timing of all this is not coincidental. So let's get into the next one here. The newest one was dropped here at 1:30. This was a Twitter here. And this looks like it was a screen recording This is looked like the Stormy Patriot Joe. He says Q, then POTUS, then Q. This is the Q I know. So this looks like a screen recording from his phone that Q had posted first, the DECLAS, the DEC one, and then POTUS tweeted at. These are all timestamped here. You guys can all watch this in the video below. But here, it's right here actually. Let me see if I can get it. So this is showing the timing here. I'm going to try to show you guys here. So we have 12:40. So we have Q posted 12:46. Let's see it go here. So Q posted 12:46. Then Trump tweeted 12:48. 12:48 again. And then Q posted one more time here. Ag Resart DEC and Q. This is the Q I know, QAnon MAGA. And they're talking about Veterans Day, because obviously today's Veterans Day, November 11th. 11/11, it's the easiest way to remember it by. So this guy got Q'd, which is fantastic. It's an honor. So he's a Q, then POTUS, then Q. This is the Q I know, which I find very interesting. And I kind of was figuring that Q would post today because it's Veterans Day. Obviously, that we know this is most likely a military operation behind the scenes with whoever Q is working with, or whatever. We don't know for sure, but that's what we think it is, right? So really interesting here, though, guys. I want to put this up here. This is Q post 2478. This is the 1 year delta, and when I say that, it's 1 year exactly to the date, and I think it's almost the time. November 11, 2018. Look what it says here. Let the unsealing begin. Let the DECLAS begin. Let the world witness the truth. We the people, justice under the law. Q. So this is exactly the 1 year delta, 1 year birthday that Q posted this FISA declassification to start beginning. And here we have today Q posting this drop here, the DEC, which could very well mean DECLAS. I'm not sure, but that's what I want to know what you guys think in the comments. Please let me know what you guys think. But I want to show you guys too. There was 2 news articles that dropped this morning. One is from, let's see here, NBC News, talking about how QAnon candidates' fringe conspiracy theory moves closer to the political mainstream. And they're talking about some of the Republican candidates in Jacksonville, Florida. Let's see here. At first glance, Matthew Lusk's campaign signs look like any other Republican candidates. On one side, they read Matthew Lusk for Congress and putting America first. But as he flipped the signs over while loading them into a hatchback near his home in Florida, earlier this year he pointed out a detail pasted on the back of one, a black letter Q. You never know when you'll run into somebody else who's interested in Q, he said. Lusk is running unopposed in the Republican primary for Florida's 5th Congressional District. Among the 51 issues listed on his campaign website is Q, and he's not alone. NBC News has identified 4 candidates who have shared or promoted messages affiliated with the far-right QAnon conspiracy theory, either through campaign Twitter accounts or in interviews with the news organization. All 4 are running in primaries for Congress, 2 of them unopposed, and all have filed paperwork with the Federal Elections Commission. And of course, guys, this is what the mainstream has digged. This is like a copy and paste. Although interpretations vary and are constantly changing, most QAnon supporters believe that Q is an anonymous government official sharing information about a secret battle between President Donald Trump and a powerful cabal of Democratic politicians, liberal celebrities, and the deep state. And of course, they keep going, talking about, they talk about 4chan, and they're talking about a worldwide sex trafficking ring. And look what they say. None of these claims have been supported by fact. But yet, Epstein was arrested and we all know for a fact that he was in charge of the world's most elite pedophile ring. And look at NBC News. Still going with their narrative and still trashing QAnon. And again, the ultimate question. All of this is for a LARP? What is this? And this just came out today again, and they're resurfacing. And look at, here's another one. This is a video. This is MSNBC, but you guys can read up here how QAnon conspiracy is moving closer to the political mainstream. It's almost just like the same exact one as NBC News. And these are all coming out today. These all came out this morning. Why are these huge networks trying so hard to discredit Q? They are trying so hard. And Q is just picking up more and more steam as they get ready to go. And I want you guys to see this too. Praying Medic tweeted this out. I thought this was an excellent point. Interesting day. Akun is back online with a web address anyone can access, and the media goes ballistic displaying their Q derangement syndrome. Nothing to see here. Hey guys, the timing. Literally, Akun, Code Monkey, the guy that's, he's like an administrator on Akun, told us that everything is going back to normal. And Praying Medic makes a good point here. The traffic from normies going there out of curiosity has killed the site repeatedly in the last few weeks. If Q shows up, his posts can be found in the usual apps and websites. So most of the people that I know, they usually just use the app and just look at the drops there. They're not actually on Akun. So when the site was originally up and news has gone off, Akun had crashed multiple times, and on top of dealing with hackers, DDoS attacks, and God knows whatever else, they are stabilizing finally. And again, that was a few hours ago when Code Monkey Z said they were establishing something else on their website to stabilize it, and they were going to be giving an update, and that was more than 3 hours ago. But at the same time, you have these mainstream media outlets again posting, talking about QAnon and trashing it. It's absolutely unbelievable. So that's what I have right now, guys. These are the latest Q drops that just dropped not too long ago, and it's very interesting. I honestly believe DECLAS is going to be coming. Who knows when? We've been talking about that for God knows how long, right? So we'll see what happens, guys. And there could be more Q drops coming, and if they do, I'll try to be all over this today. But the one-year delta shows, let the unsealing begin. And if that's the case, guys, this is going to be some big stuff dropping. So again, guys, please subscribe to the channel at Woke Societies here. Hit that like button, share, tell all your friends and family. Q is back, and they're in full force. They are dropping posts. Akun is stabilizing. And guys, we're gonna keep up on this information more. We're not going to give up. We're going to fight. Have a happy Veterans Day. Thank a veteran if you see one. Veterans and first responders, they all deserve a respect. So please give them a thank you, give them a hug, let them know that they are appreciated. And until then, guys, stay woke.